So I just saw this great Mark Twain quote, and basically it goes something like this: if you find yourself in the majority, it'd be a good idea to pause and to consider the fact that you're wrong. um, so basically, when people are doing math or science or anything that has a black and white answer, the majority of people will get those questions right. But when it comes to like the big societal shifts, um, is the stock market going to crash? Are we going to go to World War III? Um, should I take the COVID vaccine 7 or 8 times or skip it altogether? The majority of people are going to get the decisions wrong. Um, and the reason why is because, quite frankly, people are going to be driven by whatever their emotional bias is. Um, and then that compounds with um, the innate human desire to be in a crowd, which is called the herd instinct. And there's always this subconscious aspect of the herd instinct that basically says we can't all be wrong, can we? And in fact, yes, always. The majority is always wrong at the worst possible time, when we are confronted with major societal turning points. And this is the whole reason why people need to stop, assess with cyclical models, and develop a strategy and train on that strategy, so that when the time comes to act and you're all alone in your decision making process because the crowd is going in the wrong direction, that you have the strength, the tenacity, and the willingness to go against the crowd. I like to tell a story about Peter, the disciple. Jesus warned him that he was going to not be able to make a good decision at the time of the rest, and he would deny Jesus, which he did obviously 3 times. Now, I mean, Peter was well intentioned. He was earnest in his response that he would not deny Christ, but he did anyways. It was just a combination, I'm sure, of just fear and confusion. But he just wasn't well trained to respond the way that he thought he was going to be able to respond. And this is how things always go here. And the nature of this sovereign wealth cycle is, you're going to have one major shot here to buy a great low in the private sector markets once the crash phase is over. And if you miss it by even a short period of time, it's going to have a dramatic impact in reducing your results. So again, one of the signals is this. I mean, if on the most important decisions of the day dealing with a societal matter, if you are in the majority, like Twain says, take pause in that. You're probably making the wrong decision. But if you find yourself in the minority, well, I mean, that's a pretty strong signal that you are doing the right thing.